that long touchdown run, man. What's going through your mind? Obviously, you had a little a Clemson leap after that one, I guess you can call it. Take me through that run and just all the emotions right after.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. That's what you always want to do as a running back is break a long one. So, saw the hole open up, took advantage of the opportunity. Was finally able to put on the burners a little bit. Get past that safety angle and get into the end zone. And then I can't tell you what happened during the celebration. Kind of like the crazy eyes earlier from the season. It's just the inner Will Shipley. Kind of just going crazy and having fun out there. So.
What was the conversation on the offense like when they made the switch from DJ to K?
There really wasn't much conversation. We've got confidence in both guys. There's absolutely no question about that. For Cade to come in and do what he did is really, really special. But then to also see Five on the sideline helping him, taking him through different situations, different things, different tips to help him, that's the epitome of this football team.
Was the 50-yard run a bit of redemption, too, from the fumble?
Yes, 100%. I was very frustrated. I don't put the ball on the ground like that. It's something I take pride in. So, it's just one of those things, and you got to learn from it, get back to it. But that's another reason that this football team is special because I was down on myself. Obviously, that's a big situation. We need to score on that possession, and they put the ball in my hands. But I get to the sideline and I get 4 or 5 of my teammates coming up to me, really just pumping me up, helping me keep a positive attitude, and that's why this team is so special.
Will K coming in, that's obviously a tough place to bring a freshman quarterback into a game who hasn't played a whole lot this year. So as an offense, did y'all kind of feel like you needed to rally around him and make sure y'all were playing your best effort?
Yeah, I want to take as much pressure off him as we possibly could. That's for any freshman or young player that comes in. It's a big thing to do coming in against Syracuse with everything surrounding this game, down 21-7, I believe, and he was able to do it, and that's what truly matters. So happy for two. All the work he's put in. He prepared as if he was the starter, and it showed today.
Well, what is a win like this team has, this offense has, that even when you're down, even when you're facing stuff, that you guys still believe in yourselves, and where that's come from?
Yeah, I think it truly comes from just the fact that nobody has stopped us yet. We have stopped ourselves, right? We do such a great job at carrying on momentum from drives, and today we just couldn't get the momentum going. Get into the red zone, have a really tragic play that just totally flips the score. So then we're chasing the whole time, and then we just have to make plays, and we weren't making them early on in the game. So it's just something as an offense that we have to get better at, but the confidence was never lost. Every time we huddled up on the sideline, we were ready to go and score on another drive.
Well, do you feel like maybe the country is kind of overlooking you guys a little bit in relation to the Big Ten, the SEC, everywhere else?
Yeah, I don't have much of a clue. I try to stay away from a lot of that stuff. But from the few things that I've seen, read on social media, I think there definitely is, and I think how we did last year, we kind of deserve it. So today would have been a great day to prove that we're back to where we were. But that wasn't the case. So just got to keep our head down, keep working, and just come back for the next week.
But you did it by winning, and you're still 8-0. I mean, that must say something about where you believe you guys can be headed this season.
Yes, no question. The grit, perseverance, just the tight-knit group that we have right here. We've got the ability to do some very special things, but we're the only thing holding ourselves back right now. So
walk me through that touchdown run and then the celebration. It's kind of a Lambeau leap. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. That's every running back's dream to make a big play like that in a crucial time. So just saw the gap open up. Tried to make number 3 really good middle linebacker. Questioned where I was going a little bit. Took off and safety wasn't able to make an angle tackle. So got into the end zone and was just so pumped. Those are the moments that I live for as a player and as a person. So to be able to do that, just wanted to get the crowd involved. Wanted to create more momentum. That's just the way I did it. I'm not sure why.
You mentioned being 8 games in, 8-0, week off before Notre Dame. Is this bye week coming at a good time, or what do you think?
crucial. For me, at least, crucial. Body's definitely feeling it a little bit. I've had two or three really physical games back to back. So you just got to take care of your body, and that's what it's going to come down to down the stretch. In my eyes, is who can stay healthy. Everybody's got great players. Everybody's got a little bit of depth when you get near the end. So just got to stay healthy.
As one of the leaders on this offense, when they put Cade in, they need to put Cade in at that point, and why do you think he was ready for that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a Coach Sweeney decision, through and through. So, when he decided to do that, I was ready to go, and to see two in the huddle and to see him command the attention of the huddle, I knew that my responsibility was to take any extra pressure off of him. Be a co-leader that allows him to be comfortable in the position that he is, right? That's my job as a leader on the field. So I was doing everything in my power to do that. And, you can't really dwell on the decisions that have been made as a player. You've got to take whatever has been made and just make the best out of it.
How do you expect DJ to respond after a game like today?
Exactly how he did last year. I think he's going to put his head down, he's going to work his butt off, and he's going to come back looking better than ever next 2 weeks from now.
Another big kick return for you. That was kind of a more of an effort one this time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like that's kind of one thing that really sparks the team and gets the crowd into it?
Yeah, I think it's kind of known that a huge special teams play can do that. Can spark the crowd. Create momentum, which is exactly what we needed. Going out there, I know that anytime they give me the opportunity to return the ball, I've got to try to make a big play. Going forward, I'm not sure how many more opportunities I'm going to get, just because we have been so successful. Anytime I get an opportunity back there, I'm trying to make a big play for sure.
Talk about being a co-leader in the huddle. So, what types of things are you saying to your teammates, to the line, to everybody else to kind of help Cade in that situation?
Yeah, just important things. Hold on to the football. Don't break the huddle too early. Just some little things, little reminders to do. When we break it, really communicating with the O-line, so that takes a little bit of pressure off of Cade in terms of protection-wise and pre-snap read, right? So I'll be communicating with the O-line on what the pro is going to be, who I'm going to be lined up with. So just little different things like that. But any pressure I can take off of him in that situation, that's my job and duty as a leader. So that's what I was trying to do.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, guys.
What types of things is Cade saying? I know he's a very vocal guy. How comfortable would you see leading the offense in this role?
Yeah, I think it's tough for anybody to seem, really comfortable in that situation. I can't imagine, but how he did and how he handled the situation, it's just something you respect. He came in and everybody's going to be a little bit nervous, but he turned those nerves into something positive, and it allowed us to come out with the victory today. So much respect. All the props goes to two for stepping up in a really, really bad situation.
Do you still feel like this is DJ's team?
Yes.
Any elaboration?
No. That's all I need.
So all the touchdowns you've scored here and today was the first time you felt to do a Lambeau leap.
Yeah, I really don't know what it was. Coach Pillar and I have had conversations about it before. I think he did it back when he was here. So I've got a bunch kind of stored away in the back of my head. But yeah, that one actually comes from Coach Spiller. So just had to get up there, try to get the fans engaged as loud as we can possibly get them, and capture any momentum.
When did he put the bug in your ear about that?
Really, about last year, I think. I was just a freshman and didn't have the guts to do it. So growing up a little bit, found my way into the end zone a little bit more and just coming up with new creative ways.
The 50-yarder, take us through that play call. What did you see? I know you got right on the sideline and broke the tackle. But just start to finish, what did you see on that?
Yeah, the inside zone play. They did a great job of fitting it up. The O-line did a really good job double teaming, releasing to the second level. So it just gave me a clear path to the safety. So in that situation, just try to set up the block as good as I possibly can. Get off, and I noticed really right away that 23 took a bad angle. So at that point, I don't even try to make a move. Ball's in the left hand, which is a little mistake on my part. Can't stiff arm or anything. So I knew at that point I was going to have to outrun him. Just tried to turn it on the jets. high stepping a little bit. I knew he was going to try to go for my legs, and I ended up getting into the end zone. Always a great feeling.
And I think Phil tripled his season high in yardage today. What it was like to see him do his thing?
Oh, so awesome. To see how he runs the football, and just really how he carries himself, is so inspiring for me. That's my roommate, it's my brother. He pushes me on and off the field. Truly wouldn't be where I am today without him. So to see him succeed and kind of reap all the hard work that he's put in is a great feeling for me.
Well, it kind of seems like the running game kind of sparked this comeback a little bit. Was there anything you guys saw in Syracuse defense that allowed for you guys to take advantage of that?
Yeah, heavy Okie front. Backers kind of stayed back. They didn't really, try to penetrate any gaps. So as long as we were patient, set up the blocks, and O-line could, get off on the double teams, we knew we were going to be able to run the football. We knew that was going to be really, really important as well. At the same time, we knew Syracuse was a really physical team and really, really good defense. So, we knew we had a challenge ahead of us, but, we knew we had to get it done.
Did the defense do anything to surprise you as far as confused in the first half, or it seemed to be moving the ball a little bit, but not like it did in the second half?
Yeah, I disagree with that in terms of not moving the ball. I don't think they stopped us once. We stopped ourselves 100%. So moving forward, we just gotta take out those fumbles on my end, DJ's end, take out the interception, just really all the turnovers. It's hard to ever win a football game if you're not winning the turnover margin, and when you're losing at 4-0, it gets a lot harder. So I think that's really what you saw today.
So we talk a lot about DJ being a better runner and that opens up things for running backs, but with Cade, does he have a certain amount of speed and athleticism? Also kind of takes a little bit of pressure off of your running backs and opens up holes for you guys?
Yeah, 100%. You saw it a little bit today when he was in there, but he can run the football. He's got some elusiveness. He's got some speed to him, some quickness. So anytime they can take a defender out of the box and have to focus on that quarterback, it makes it easier for us running backs, which is, promised land. So.
Thanks, Will.